Have you encountered this challenge in Microsoft Excel? This error specifically? Well, in today's video, we are going to see how to solve this error. So this particular error is generated as a result of consolidating multiple numeric columns into one. So what literally happens is this particular column is existing as a text data type, and that is the reason why it is showing this error. What this means is that these numbers are existing as a text. So what do we have to do? And as it stands, you can't perform any calculation on these numbers, not addition, not subtraction, not multiplication or division, and that can be frustrating. So how do we resolve it, especially when you are dealing with a lot of rows of about 4,300? Can you see? So how can you resolve this problem? Before we go to resolve it, I want to give you a backdrop of what actually happened before now. So this column is a result of consolidating this column and this column. So when I consolidated these three columns, it gave me this particular data. So whenever you consolidate in Microsoft Excel, the result is going to take the form of a text. I take it again. Whenever you consolidate numeric data into a single column, the result will take the form of a text, not a number. And because it is in the form of a text, you can't do or perform any calculation on it. So on that basis, we want to see how we can be able to resolve the challenge. Now there are different ways. So the method number one is to use convert to number. Now when you come to this icon, this arrow icon, you click on it. Now if I click on convert to number, watch, you can see the arrow is no more there. Now when I come here, I'll click on convert to number, and then here also I'll click on convert to number. Now do you know why this method is tedious? Because literally I need to go from point A down to the last row, and that can be quite frustrating and tedious because we are talking about more than 4,000 rows here. So that can be very frustrating. So because of that, we'll go into the second method. And the second method is called text to column method. So how do we use text to column method? Now we are going to highlight this column, and then we'll go to our data ribbon. On the data ribbon, you find the text to column within the data to subsection. So when you click on it and then you click on next, you leave it and then you finish. Beautiful. Can you see this? So everything has changed just within the split of a second. Can you see? So as it is now, this is a number. You can see the error is no more there. So that is how we can be able to resolve it using text to column method. Now the next way we want to use to resolve this is by multiplying one. Okay, using formula base. So in this formula base method, we are going to multiply by 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say equals this cell multiplied by 1, and then when I click on it, beautiful. Can you see? So this creates a new column. It creates a new column. So the result, unlike text to column method, is not affected on the original column. Instead, a new column is created. So what I'll need to do is to flash fill, and then I'll double click this point. Beautiful. Can you see that? So we have successfully changed or removed the error. So as it is, I can choose to do away with this column and then insert this column into these values into this column. So that is how we can be able to resolve the error using formula base. And then the last method I want to use is using the value function. So what the value function does is that it returns text-based values into number values or into numeric values. So this will be equal to, also the effect is, or the result is pronounced on a new column. You need to create a new column for you to see the result. So value, you can see it converts a text string that represents a number into a number. So, and then what is the text? This is the text. Then we close, enter. Beautiful. Can you see that? So then I also flash fill. So that is how you can be able to solve the error and continue with whatever step you wanted taking that this error prevented you from taking. So that is how you can resolve the error using value function. So there you have it, 4 different methods of resolving this error. So you can choose any one you want to use. I hope you've been able to learn something new today. Please do well to like my video, share it, and also comment so that the algorithm can be able to show it to people that come on YouTube. Thank you and see you next time.